In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Dear friends, today's Muslim scholars are found squabbling, debating upon whether Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a Noor or a Bashar, whether he was a light or a human. So, this is what is being talked about, particularly in the Pakistani society, whether Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is present everywhere else or not, etc., etc., whether he is still alive or not. So these are the things are which are being, which upon which a kind of squabbling, bickering is going on between the different schools of thought of Islam. Dear friends, let me tell you one thing that fortunately I shall say fortunately, none of these things are going to be asked from us. Whether he was a human, whether he was a material or a light, whatever he was, I think what is incumbent upon us that we do accept him as the last prophet of Allah, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And then after accepting this thing, I think that we need to stop doing whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked us to stop doing. And we need to start doing whatever Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized and kept emphasizing a lot throughout his life. I think so. There is a prophetic saying that the human being will not be able to leave wherever she is standing unless and until they answer the five questions. Now, the five questions are: how did you live your life? What you have been doing during the lifetime? What you were given a life? What have you been doing during that life of yours? And the next question out of the five will be that how the best part of your life, which is the youth, how did you live your life as a when you were full of energies, when you were active a lot. So what were you doing during this period of time? Then the third question will be: how did you earn your money, whether through the legitimate means or through the illegitimate means? This is the third question which is going to be asked from each one of us. The fourth question, again, which is going to be asked from each and every one of us, will be: how did you spend your money? The money, the resources at your disposal, what did you do with that? Have you been doing the good things with them, or have you been doing the bad things? Did you promote the good, or did you promote the bad? Now this is the fourth question to be asked from each and every one of us. And the fifth question which is going to be asked will be: how much did you act upon the knowledge, the information you were having? Now each one of us is having this information that we are going to die one day, and once we die, then after that we will be held responsible and accountable for whatever we have been doing during the whole of our life. And we will be asked whether you will be a part of the problem, you were the part of the problem, or you were the part of the solution. Whatever you were, this is what will be asked from each and every one of us. I think so. Instead of keep discussing and debating whether Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a material object, was he a human or a light, whether he is present everywhere else or not, whether he is still alive or not. I think none of these things are going to be asked from each one of us. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows each and every each and all of these things. Simply we will be asked whether did you accept him as a prophet of Allah, the last prophet of Allah, or not? Did you act upon his advice or not? I think so. Instead of keep discussing and debating what will never ever be asked from me and from you. I think that we need to keep talking, we need to talk, we need to think about, we need to ponder about, and we need to be careful and cautious about whatever we are going to be asked in the life hereafter on the day of judgment, because on that particular day each and everyone else will be responsible for one's own doing. Whatever we have been doing here in this world, we will be held accountable and responsible, and I think so. We will not be able to avoid that. And though Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do know whether I am doing something bad deliberately or undeliberately, whether I do have this information exactly or not. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. But whatever we are going to be asked about, did you act upon your the knowledge you were the information you were having about Deen Islam, about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? I think so. We need to become honest human being. We need to become a bit of kind-hearted person, and we need to obey Allah. We need to obey Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So this is what is going to be a kind of decisive factor about our life hereafter. This is what we should never ever forget. Thank you.